Hello everyone and welcome to progress presentation for the development of mobile application currently being undertaken by technology inspectors. I would like to thank technology inspectors team to take part in the progress presentation. I would like to appreciate the involvement of Achyut Adhikari, Wahid Ali and Arun for their devotion and level of involvement in the development of this major mobile application. I would like to hand over to Mr. Achyut Adhikari to provide a brief summary of project.
Thank you, Amit. As you all have an idea, after we submitted the detailed project specification where the functional and non-functional requirements were highlighted, whereas the current application development process at Technology Inspector begins with the client involvement. The more the client has involvement in the development of this mobile application, the more will be the chances to understand the core essence of application and the benefit what you aim to proceed their end users. By using familiar user interface pattern, we are using a familiar user design that can help our client feel comfortable and they have an idea about the core features of the mobile application that we are offering them. We have consistency of the mobile application as a main key, which is very easy for the end user to operate. Once they start the application, they will have a confidence to operate it easily next time. This well-designed interface would enable your client, that is end user, to have understanding of now to use the application and means they are likely to return to use this application again and again. To explain more about the issue inside the project, I would request Hamid to clarify it.
Thanks Achyut. As a project team leader, I would like to elaborate the key issues noticed from the feedback that design does not clearly explain the entire functionality of interfaces. By getting to know your user's objectives inside and outside, we are creating these interfaces that would allow your clients to achieve their goals. Learning more about your requirements and what you are aiming to deliver to your clients, we need skilled and experienced people to enable us to focus on what's important and avoid unnecessary product features. By improving the user experience and incorporate your business and marketing goals. As we have used familiar user interfaces that will help your client to understand easily the overall idea about the core application functionality. I would like to call Mr. Wahid to continue on the schedule of the project.
Thank you, Hamid. I am pleased to announce that all the schedule of the project is on the right path. All the milestones are being accomplished on time. Currently, the project team is focusing on different modeling techniques for the final result of mobile application. The final delivery of project report is expected to be delivered on 22nd of October 2013. The budget of $879,000 negotiated with Global News is not undermining any development procedures. It is expected to come up with remaining budgets after the final completion of project. All the milestones were completed on the given dates. The first milestone, code of conduct, was completed on 8th June 2013, followed by the second milestone, project specification report, was completed on 14th of August 2013, which was then followed by the third milestone, progress presentation, which was completed on 19th of September 2013 as scheduled, and the work for the final report is under progress, in which different strategies are being adopted by the team, which is expected to be delivered by 22nd of October 2013. No changes are required to be made in the project. Now I would like to invite Mr. Hamid to highlight some of the modeling techniques.
Thanks Wahid. As we have shown the basic infrastructure and design of different interfaces that would be incorporated for overall layout of mobile application. Hence, to evaluate the functionality of all the interfaces, we are focusing to adopt different modeling methods, which include application architectures, databases for storage, user interfaces for the application that end user will use. Our analysts have interviewed many users to coincide what techniques should be followed. This also helped our team to change requirements according to the user perspective. The modeling is beneficial to project because it will reduce the burden of repeating the implementation again and again. All the events in the mobile application are separately decomposed to which the system would voluntarily respond. Therefore, focusing events is a basic target which can separate external physical events in the application, which is helpful to use. Focusing on events has made the development easy in which all the interfaces can be divided in use cases. Event tables are used to identify core events affecting the system using them in form of table for each individual interface, which are transformed to use cases later. Therefore, use cases defines that what is important for the functional requirements of application. These are the object-oriented approaches that we have adopted. The reason for considering the object-oriented approaches is that these approaches to modeling are similar to those of traditional approaches. Gathering information from other models discussed earlier are very easy because they contain relative information about all objects and their attributes. Finally, I would like to thank the management of Global News for their contribution in reviewing the specification of project and providing us appropriate feedback. If there are any questions, you may ask.
Yes, I have a question. How does this application differ from Twitter, and is this going to be controlled and filtered by Global News?
Yes, this application is going to be filtered and controlled by Global News because end users are expected to upload any information, so authorization is limited to end users. This is a publicly visible application by default as compared to Twitter. The users cannot restrict any viewers as in Twitter because users of Twitter have authority to restrict the users that they want.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks for